Welcome to Strength and Bloom with me, Kirsty. Today we're working on a 20-minute full body strength session. This session is part of our spring strength reset, and this month we're working on building muscle and boosting your energy after winter. Build that strength and energy will follow. We're starting with a quick warm-up, we'll get into the main part of the session, and we'll finish with a short cool down. So grab 1 to 2 sets of weights and let's go. So let's get started with our warm-up. Bring your feet to around about shoulder width apart. Really plant those feet into the floor. Hold into your core, arms out in front. Bring the arm to the side, to the other side, and then give me a little squat. So here, just working on keeping those hips facing forwards as you open out into the chest and through your waist. Well done, and sit into that squat. Now your squat is as individual as you are. Your squat may be quite shallow, your squat may be quite deep, or anywhere in between. Just keep that chest open and the back straight as you squat. And if you have any pain at all in the knees while you squat, just turn those toes out, take a little rest, and that just alleviates some of that stress that goes through the knees. Let's get started with the main part of the session. This first exercise we're going to use as an extended warm-up. Fingertips onto temples. We're going to aim to touch the knee and the opposite elbow together for a standing bicycle crunch. Are you with me? Let's go. So we're still using this as our warm-up, although we will see this as we return through this circuit again. Okay, so really intentional planting of the feet as we work here. But again, just working through some cross-body, some rotational work into this session right from the start. Brilliant work. Now, it does not matter if you can't get your elbow and your knee to meet. That's absolutely fine. It is all just about the intention of getting there. So if you can't get them to meet, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you're not doing the exercise properly. Well done. Take a rest. Fantastic work. Next exercise we're going to do is we're going to do a squat with a front push. I'm going to use a set of lighter weights for this, but if you don't want to use any weights, or if you don't feel ready at this point to use any weights, then please don't feel that you have to. I'm going to be holding the weights with my palms facing each other, just to the outside of my legs here. We're going to sit into a squat, push those weights forward and stand. So sit, push and stand. Keeping it really nice and slow. This kind of controlled strength is what's really going to help to wake up those muscles, okay? Get them activated. So really working here on staying controlled, no wild swinging with those weights. Good job. And like I say, if you don't feel ready to add the weights in, you don't have to. You can just use one weight if you prefer and hold it in the middle. One hand on each side of the weight. Take a little rest. We're going to see that exercise again, so if you feel like you only just nailed it, don't worry, we're going to come back through this circuit again. I want you to bring those weights, same weights, light weights up, so you've got your palms facing me now, so I've got my palms facing you, and we're going to just rotate so the palms are facing the floor. Up and rotate. Very small movement here, again, really controlled. So working here, keeping those feet planted into the floor, head and neck stay super neutral. So we're not in any way clenching the jaw, we're not pushing the head out, we're keeping the chin parallel with the floor, keeping the feet pushed into the floor. If you're feeling that those arms are starting to burn now, that's okay. This is a tough exercise. Okay, I'm not going to babysit you and give you something really super duper easy to do. You deserve to have hard work. Take a rest because you are strong and we're building that strength in every single session. Amazing. We will come back to it. Let's take just one weight now. Now you can use your light weight here. You can use a more medium weight, whatever works for you. This is the first round. I'm going to use my lighter weight. We're going to come over to the side, bring the weight down, come back in, and do a knee raise with a hammer curl. Over to the other side, back in, knee raise and hammer curl. Really important thing to note here as we work into our lateral lunge is that all of the weight is coming behind through the bottom. At no point am I leaning over the knee. So that's the difference in this exercise. All the weight comes behind, through your bottom. Well done. Switching sides each time. Slow and controlled. Breathe it through. Well done. Take a rest. We're going to see that one again as well, so don't worry. Let's bring a slightly heavier weight into the equation now if you would like to, otherwise stay with that lighter weight. We're going to do a squat with a torso twist, and I'm just going to hold this weight here up by my chest. So sit into the squat with me, and then we're going to twist over a bent knee. Sit into your squat and twist over the other side. Again, the height of your knee raise and the range of your twist is totally individual. It does not matter to me how far. I'm not going to ask you to send in how far you can twist. All I want to know is that you have tried, that you're pushing yourself, that you're challenging yourself. And then when you come to do this exercise again in however many weeks' time, you will see that you have progressed. Take a little rest. Well done. That's how we measure your fitness, is in progression. It's in being able to do more, a little more than we could last time, or being able to do it with a heavier weight. Okay, well done. I'm going to head down to the mat for the next exercise. You can use your raised surface. There is a variation on the screen for you if you should need it. Coming back onto the forearms and pedaling out each leg, drawing the knee in towards the chest and pushing out that heel. So pedal, pedal, pedal. If you would like to add a resistance band in to this exercise, I'm going to do that for the second round, but for this first round, I'm just going to keep it weight free. Now I'm supporting some body weight here onto my arms. If it's a little too much for you into the neck in this position, then you can lie down flat onto the floor or put something underneath your head. Okay, well done. Take a little rest. Fantastic work. We're going to go into a press up next, which I know is not everybody's favorite, but it's such an amazing exercise for being able to work on that chest strength, core strength, arm strength, and hold yourself into a position where you can pick up your own body weight from the floor. So into a modified position with me if you like, full position if you prefer, and we are going to press the chest down to the floor and push up. You've got your variation. So if this feels unachievable, that's okay. We all have to have somewhere that we can work to. Okay, bring the hands slightly wider if that works for you. You do not have to have the hands, the elbows coming straight back towards your body if that's uncomfortable. For me, it's much more comfortable to have the hands slightly wider. And the reason we're doing these press ups is that so we know that we can pick our body up off the floor if and when we need to. Take a rest, okay? So it doesn't matter if it's a really, really narrow grip like this. That's totally fine. If you can, great. If not, you do you. Next exercise, last one before we go back round. And you need to be able to hold a full plank here. Holding your full plank into the forearms, we're going to alternate leg raise. Now you can see that variation. You know what you need to do if you can't hold this full plank. And if you can't hold the full plank, that's no shade on you. It's a really, really tough exercise to do. There's no break in this exercise, and that's why it is so tough. Try not to clench the hands together. I've seen lots of people doing that, working with clients. Okay, that just adds extra tension. So keep those hands relaxed if you can. Try and keep smiling. It's really tough. You can do it. Take a rest. Brilliant work. Back up to your feet. If you need to take an extra couple of seconds, please feel free to do that. We're going to come back to that bicycle crunch. Again, really working through that core, through that midsection, fingertips onto temples, keeps the chest nice and open. Are you ready? Let's go. Cross and cross. Well done. Amazing. So this is the kind of work, this is the kind of strength work that really supports your metabolism, and it really supports your energy levels as well. So this is where we're going to really build that strength for you. Starting today, if this is your first ever session, or continuing on if you've been exercising for a while. But remembering that every single rep, every single movement, with or without a weight, helps your body. Take a little rest, okay? So don't take anything away from yourself. If you feel like today was hard, much harder than a previous exercise session that you did, that's okay. You're working hard today, and that's all that matters. Let's get ourselves ready into that squat with the push, holding those weights. Let's go, sit into the squat, push those weights, back stays nice and straight. Good, and no swinging, so I'm not coming up, swinging the weights, making sure that everything is as controlled and precise and deliberate as you want it to be. Good job. It's your workout, it's your choice. You get to move your body in a way that feels good, but feels challenging. Okay, that's where you're gonna build that strength. It's where you're gonna really be able to recapture and empower, take a rest, your spirit, your confidence. It all comes from sessions like this, okay? Let's get back into those half scarecrows. These are really tough. This is just a 20-minute session today, but there's a lot packed in. Bring those arms up, elbows bent, palms facing me. Let's go. Palms face the floor. Up, down. Another exercise here where there's not really much time off. Okay, it's not like a bicep curl where you get to relax at the bottom of that movement, or a squat where you get to relax when you come and stand up. It is on all the time for exercises like this and exercises like a plank. Okay, so really making sure that you are acknowledging that it's hard and just doing it anyway, knowing you can do hard things because you've earned the right to do hard things. Well done. Finish the one you're on. Take a rest. Fantastic work. Let's do that lateral lunge with the knee raise, alternate sides. I'm using my medium weight here. Again, remembering that when you bring that leg across, you're pushing all that weight behind you into your bottom. Are you ready? Let's go. So down, up, knee raise and curl, across, back up, knee raise and curl. So here I've just added a little bit of extra complexity into this exercise just to keep your brain awake, okay? Just to keep you in tip-top form when it comes to your coordination. We're looking at foot placement here, which helps with foot and ankle strength, which is probably one of the least glamorous sides of exercising at our age, midlife and beyond, but foot and ankle strength is so very, very important. Take a little rest. Just keeping everything strong is just going to reduce the risk of injury. If you fall, if you trip, if you're nice and strong, it's just going to reduce the risk of those bones breaking or you doing something more serious. Hold that weight then. We're going to squat down. We're going to come up, twist over that bent knee. Sit, up, twist. Good. No jerky movements here. Controlled strength builds muscle. Good. Well done. Excellent work. So again, keeping those feet pushed into the floor. Head up, shoulders are back. So we're not sort of crouching over into this movement, staying nice and confident. Take a rest. What a fantastic job. You're doing so, so well. Those 3 exercises left to come. We've got that lying foot pedal, grabbing that resistance band there just to show you exactly what I mean here. You can just loop that over the toe box of your shoes, and as you bring in one knee and the other, you just need to just circle the feet round to keep that band on if you would like to. You do not have to use a band, okay? Just wanted to show you what that looked like in case you did. Okay, some of you will have those bands. Some of you will never have seen those bands before, and some of you have seen them and decided not to get them, and that's absolutely fine. If you would like to get some, I have put a link in the session description. You can just grab them from Amazon. Less than a tenner. Well worth it. Take a rest. Well done. Let's do those press ups, and remember here, work to your level. The most important thing here is range of movement, so getting that chest down to the floor. If you can manage one, perfect one. That is it, okay? Next time you work on two. It's totally individual. If you've got somebody saying, well, I can do 30 press-ups, you know, that's really great. Congratulate and move on, because that is not your journey. Your journey is the one that matters to me, and it's the one that should matter to you. Chest down, push up, nice and strong, down, push, good. And keep that chest as close to the floor as you can. Hips stay nice and strong, you got this. One more, take a rest. Okay, here comes the final exercise. It is that plank with a leg raise. It's really, really tough. Do as much as you can. If you need to do it in 10-second blocks with a couple of seconds reprieve, please do that, okay? Get yourself into position and let's go. Leg comes up, then the other. Keep those hips as still and as neutral as possible. So what you don't want to end up is being up here and you're thinking, oh, this isn't actually that bad, because you're not doing it right. You gotta keep those hips nice and stable. Keep the fingers relaxed. So you're really digging them into your floor, your soft surface. Keep your fingers relaxed. Keep the jaw relaxed. It's only 40 seconds, okay? It feels like a long time when you're under duress, but really, when you look at it objectively, it's short. Take a rest. Well done. What a great job. Let's work into our cool down. Bring your toes together, open up into your heels, sit back, walk the fingertip forward, and stretch out through your upper body and core as you work into your child's pose. So really trying to push your elbows and upper arms into the mat here. Walk those fingers forward a little more. Well done. And let's bring the arms around to the right hand side, stretching through the left. So the left is stretched here because it's more elongated. Hold for a few seconds. Back to the center, reset. And then work over to the left hand side and stretch out through your right. So stretching out through the side here. Amazing work. And finally, if you would like to, a back extension. Drop the hips either into a full back extension here, onto your hands, or a half here, stretching out through those abs. Few breaths, thinking about how well you did. You carved out that time, you got to the session, you got through the session, and now how do you feel? I hope you feel good. And if you are doing this as part of our spring reset, whether you are part of the membership or you're just following along, then let me know in the comments. I would love to know and cheerlead you on. Take a rest. Brilliant work. I will see you back here for the next session. Please don't forget to leave a like. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It just really helps YouTube to understand the kind of people that want to see this channel. And if you want to help more people just like you, click a like, click a subscribe, and you can always leave me a comment as well. I read and reply to all of them, okay? Maybe not immediately, but I read and reply to every single comment. So thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me today, and I'll see you at the very next session. Take care. Bye.